Rocking with Mhadi G, that song Free. Free water, we harder, you know that though. You watching Nolazine TV.
Got a funny question for you. Have you ever been catfished?
Have I ever been catfished? I don't think I've ever been catfished. I'm pretty good on that shit. I'm looking through I'm scrolling all the way to the bottom trying to see, and if it ain't looking like it, then we not linking. So I don't think I've ever been catfished for real. I think everybody get catfished, like you been Josing a little bitch in the DM, but then you see it in person like, nah, you don't look how you, but I ain't never, you can't get me. Like, I'm looking through all of the pictures. I'm sending, you know this, bro, you know what she look like, she really nice, but nah, you ain't catfishing me, I can't do that.
Oh, tell everybody where you from.
From the 7th Ward, New Orleans. Grew up a little bit in Algiers, though.
Okay. So when did you start making music?
I've been making music for real since I was like 15 for real, but like under Mhadi G, I just been putting out music for like the last 2-3 years.
Okay. So, all right, what were you doing before you was doing music?
Regular New Orleans nigga shit, working, trying to get money, you know, regular shit.
Okay. Also, do you have any projects coming up?
Yeah, I do. I got my second project of the year coming out, Stay Different. Live Free, Die Free project out now, though. You know, go get that hot shit.
So what's the average day like for you?
The average day, shit, super average. You know, wake up, smoke a blunt, pull up to the shop, you know, see what's going on at Free Water, call up a female, you know, try to, you know, link type shit. Super average. I try to, average day in the city. I don't really like being in the city. There's not too much to do out here, you know, but, you know, regular shit.
Okay. So for the people who don't know, tell the people, what is Free Water?
Free Water is pretty much me, my partner Mhadi, Frank, Free Water, Evan. We just all got together one day and just decided we wanted to do something for the culture of the city, like, you know, push it forward. We wanted to just show people it's like, you know, it's different people out here, like, you know, we are different. We got cool kids out here type shit like that. So we really do it for the city. We just, you know, trying to push the culture forward, pretty much.
Okay. So growing up, who influenced you for to start making music?
Shit, obviously Wayne, you know, being from New Orleans, Kanye, Jay-Z, Biggie. Those are like, you know, my music influences. Like, I don't really have no influences as far as my sound, but as far as like just me being a kid growing up, like seeing them like, oh, I want to be a rapper, I want to be like that dude. It was like Wayne, Kanye, Jay-Z, for real, for real.
So what do you feel like is the best song that you ever released so far? And tell the people why.
That's a hard question, cause usually the song that I be liking, well, I'm gonna say it like this. Usually the song that people like the most from me is a song I don't really like that much. But I mean, the song I think best that I ever released, a song I got called I Ain't Shit. It's on Live Free, Die Free project. I think that's the best one, cause it's just my sound on that song is just so different. The beat is just different. Like my sound is, like I said, I feel like I don't sound like nobody in the city. Nobody don't sound like me. You can't compare me to nobody in the city. So I Ain't Shit, Live Free, Die Free project. That's the best song I ever released.
What's the most memorable concert performance that you had? And tell the people why.
I got a few memorable ones. I would probably say the most memorable one would have to be the Free Water Buku after party when I opened up for Gunna and Rico Nasty. It was just crazy. The crowd was just going crazy. The mosh pits was going crazy. I had niggas jumping off stage, niggas jumping on the stage. Like, it was just, that shit was wild. That shit was, it was the funniest time I ever had performing. But yeah, Free Water after party, Buku, that was my most memorable one.
So, what do you enjoy most about the music industry? And also, what do you hate most about the music industry so far?
What I enjoy most about the music industry, just being able to, like, you know, make music, make money from it, just do what I really love. And shit, what I don't like most is just, like, you know, the shit just so artificial. Like, there's no realness to it. It seems like you always gotta, like, compromise your integrity just to, like, you know, make it to the next level. And I'm not really that type of person. I'm really for the creative side of it. I like to do shit because I like it and I think it's cool, not because I think it's gonna give me clout and nothing like that. I'm not really into doing shit for clout, but it seems like the music industry, that's what you gotta do. You gotta like compromise your integrity and do shit you don't wanna do, but fuck it, we gonna get it how we live.
Okay. So tell your fans like something about you that you don't show on your social media.
Something that I don't show on my social media. That's a tough one. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. I don't show a lot on social media. I don't show too much. I guess I ain't gonna lie. That one stumped me. I gotta pass on that one. That one stumped me. I don't know about that one.
If you could date any female that's in the music industry or like entertainment industry, who would that be, and tell people why?
Shit, if I could date any female in the music industry, it's gonna be Beyonce, cause she the queen bee. She got that bag, she got her music. Come on,
Rihanna,
next level. I mean, Rihanna. I ain't gonna lie, Rihanna was number 2, but I'm gonna take Queen B, cause she Queen B. She the queen. Like, can't even, I ain't even gotta say nothing. Like Beyonce for sure.
Okay. So do you feel like you have to move out your city? Once your music career, reach a certain milestone?
For sure. I feel like being from New Orleans, I feel like you gotta move out the city, period, just so you could cause the market just not here. We don't have industry standard shit here in the city. We got a lot of studios and shit, but it's just like when I go record other places, this should just be different. I go to BR a lot to record. I go to Houston and Lafayette a lot to record. And it's just the resources that people out there, the artists out there have it's so much different than New Orleans. And I don't really know why. It's a million reasons you could probably say why we don't have that type of shit. But for sure, in New Orleans, you gotta move. I don't know about no other city. You could probably stay and bubble in another city. But if you're from New Orleans, you're gonna have the dips if you want, big your career up. Shit's sad to say, but that's just what it is.
Okay. So far as local DJs and radio, do you feel like they can do a better job of breaking artist music?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like local DJs could do better, even though we got a few DJs out there that, actually show love. K-Strikes, even though he's from BR, he's still local with somewhat. DJ GQ. Actually, shout out to GQ. He was the first nigga playing anybody music on radio, period. Shout out GQ, man. When 102.9 was still a thing, they canceled that shit for some reason. But GQ was spinning my shit from 5 to 6, prime time, spinning my shit, man. Shout out DJ GQ. But as far as the radio stations, I don't, like I said, there's no industry standard shit here, so I don't know what they got going on. I don't know how they really feel, but y'all could do better, cause niggas like me, got real heat that need to be spent on the radio, so y'all need to get on it.
So how many mixtapes have you dropped so far?
I only dropped 1 tape ever, period. My first one I just dropped in February. Live Free, Die Free project, go get it. It's real hot, 7 songs, it's kind of short, but I got another project coming in the next couple weeks. I'm about to drop, and then I'm gonna do another one to close the year out. So,
have you ever experienced someone actually tell you that your music is trash?
Trash?
Yeah.
To be honest, no. Nobody ever took That's why I be thinking to myself I want to get a different opinion on my music, because no one ever tells me my music is trash. But I'm not famous or nothing yet, so I feel like I could be progressing on a quicker, faster pace, but nobody ever told me my music trash. At worst, the worst opinion I ever heard about my music was it's not for me type shit, but nobody ever told me my music trash, which I don't think my music trash. My sound and just the way I approach beats and shit, I don't think anyone will ever say my music trash, but I'm open to criticism. I like constructive criticism. I like when people tell me critique my music, tell me I should change this or change that, and I like that type of shit. But for the most part, nobody ever told me my music trash. I feel like my music trying to kind of generalize, a lot of people could like it.
So has there ever been one point in your music career so far that you just wanted to give up?
I guess just being an up and coming artist, you always gonna reach points where you're fuck, shit ain't working because you're not rich and famous yet. But I never really reached the point where I'm like, fuck, might really get this shit up, cause like I can't, like I didn't put too much into this shit. Like this isn't my life. Like I can't just give up my life. So like I'm in this shit. Like ain't no giving up in this shit. Fuck, we about to see the top.
So what's the weirdest or funniest question that you ever been asked during a music interview?
Weirdest or funniest shit? Fuck, the question you just asked me like 8 questions ago. I don't remember what it was. It was funny though, but that was the funniest one because fuck, I mean.
Catfish?
Right, have I ever been catfish? That's the funniest one I ever been asked, cause shit. Most interviews be serious on some shit, but you know.
As far as Louisiana goes, why do you think Baton Rouge artists has surpassed the up and coming New Orleans artists?
I feel like Baton Rouge like surpassed us because I feel like the OGs of the New Orleans music game, like they either got tricked out their spot, so they like really ain't in a position to help nobody no more. Like it's just like, cause you got like a nigga like Boosie. I feel like he still is kind of like active in his hip hop community in BR. Like you got a nigga like Kevin Gates, like he kind of still active in his hip hop community. Like I mean, and then they have someone that's like actively like popping right now in Young Boys. Like we don't really have nobody that's like really at that level. And I just feel like our OGs in our music scene, they just don't do enough. Like I feel like it's more to be done. Like we don't, like I said, we don't have no industry standard studios here. Like it's just a lot of shit that, cause we got a lot of talent here, believe it or not. Like people might not think so. People might try to say a lot of New Orleans rap is whack, but that shit just ain't true. Like it's not a fact. We got a lot of talent here. It's just we don't have no industry standard shit here, and like we need that. I feel like that's the difference between New Orleans and BR. Cause when, like I said, I record in BR a lot, and it's like I be at my studio, and like I done been to a few other studios out there, and them bitches fire. Like we just ain't got that in the city, and we need that. I don't know.
And also, all the videographers have following.
Yeah, like that's another thing too. Like the video, like it's just a lot of industry standard shit that we need here that we don't have. Like, and I don't know who it's up to. I mean, fuck, it's up to Freewater. Like I said, that's why we doing this shit. We trying to push the culture forward. We trying to have industry standard shit here so we could take the talent and grow it.
So, what's your advice to a younger artist that's trying to follow like in your footsteps?
Advice to younger artists trying to follow in my footsteps. The first thing you need is you need to be surrounded by people that are progressive and creative too, like cause I feel like that's another thing with a lot of artists here. They got talent, but they're just not surrounded by people who care enough or that are actually creative with their own self. So surround yourself with progressive, creative people. Stack your paper up because you're going to have to leave at some point in time. No matter how popping you get, you're going to have to leave and you need money for that. So progressive, creative people, stack your bread up and just grind, just keep your head on straight. Because I know being a New Orleans nigga, there's so many distractions and like shit, traps you could fall into. So just keep your mind on the prize for real.
Okay. So what do you see your music career going in like 3 years from now?
Shit, in 3 years, Shit, I mean, fuck. I feel like I should be pretty straight. I should be able to put somebody else on in the next 3 years. Like, I should be on doing my own thing, getting money. Freewater should be flourishing, doing the own thing. And like I said, we should be able to put on our own artists, signing people out of the city, really turning this shit up how we want to. Okay.
And last but not least, tell everybody where to find you and also where to find your music.
You find my music, all streaming platforms, Mhadi G, MHADIG. All social media, OG_Mhadi, OG_MHADI. Oh, drink free water too, .US. Check it out.